Hi, this is Michael Devlin with the Michael Devlin Group and a quick Morgan Hill City Market report for single family homes. Closed sales, we're going to talk about median sales price, median days on market, and how much people are getting when they sell their home. To start with, let's look at the median sales price. In November of 2018, it was $982,000 for single-family homes in Morgan Hill. Most expensive single-family home in Morgan Hill sold for $2.6 million, and the least expensive sold for $435,000. The percentage of the list price received. Now, this can be a little bit deceiving because let's say I put my home on the market for $900,000 and it doesn't sell, and I lower the price to $850, and then somebody offers me $850, and I sell it. That would appear as that I got 100% of what I was asking for, but I've actually lowered my price. But anyhow, at the time that the house sold, what percentage was the offer of the list price? Right now it's about 100%, and you can see from the graph that that goes up and down over time. Notice it started to drop back in May, which is when our market started to shift. Days on market, again, our market started to shift in May. You see a little bit of spiking there, but notice how the days on market has gone up. Now, typically that happens at the end of the year because of holidays and a normal slowdown in the seasonal real estate market. 27 days is what it took for the median home to sell. 123 days was the highest days on market for a home in Morgan Hill for November of 2018, and 0 days. What that means is that the agent had listed the home, but it wasn't put into the multiple listing service. It was sold, as we would say, off market. And the multiple listing service asked that the agent put the information into the database for comparables and that sort of thing. It would show 0 days, but you know, it isn't really 0 days. The number of new homes that entered the market was 43 and 33 sold. That's an indicator that we're actually adding a little bit to inventory, which is not uncommon at this point of the year. The new versus sold, interesting graph. It shows the relationship between how many homes are being added versus how many are leaving the market. And you can see that it's gone up. Now, if you go back and you're looking at the sold properties, you'll see in March and April and May that goes up again. And that's the normal fluctuation seasonally of our market. The days on market versus list price received, this takes two of our graphs and sort of puts them together. You can see where in June and July, the percentage of the list price received started to drop. And by September and October, the days on market had actually increased. This is the sign of a more normalizing market. So the average dollars per square foot, you can see there's some fluctuation, but this is a good idea if you know the size of your home. Well, how much would I likely get? It's over $450 a square foot is what is the average for the currently in the city of Morgan Hill. So let's look at a year-over-year comparison for Morgan Hill. Homes sold are down 25%. 44 in 2017 versus 33 in 2018. The number of listings, however, has gone up 10% year over year. The median sales price has inched up. By the way, that's a common. Santa Clara County for the whole county went up 2%. Morgan Hill went up 1% year over year. Average dollars per square foot is at 473. That's a 17% increase year over year. And the median days on market is 27, which is a 50% increase year over year, but still actually 27 is not a long time for a house to sell. And 100% is what people were getting last year, and 100% is what they got this year. So the months to sell has gone up to 2.5, a 67% increase over last year. Just to give you a gauge, when we're talking about when do we have a buyer's market, it's typically when we have 6 months or more to sell the homes that we have on the market. That's called the months of unsold inventory. So 2.5 is a softer market than we had last year, but still not what I would call a complete buyer's market as well. So that's what I look like. I'm a real estate consultant and coach. That's my phone number, email address, and website if you'd like to get a hold of me. I help people with buying, selling, and investing in real estate. If you're interested in getting into the real estate as a career, I have a school to help you get your real estate license, and I coach and mentor real estate agents that are in the business. So my real estate licensing course, check out my reviews. I've got 5-star Yelp ratings. You can come and sit through a lesson as a guest. There's no cost or obligation. Virtually everyone who goes through the course passes the state exam. And if you join our organization and sell a house, afterwards we have a tuition rebate program. And there's the phone number and the website for the real estate school. And that's the logo. So thanks for listening to me. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out with me. Let's make 2019 a great year.